The nerve of you to even feel like you can even say anything to me, that you can hold me accountable. My wife is taken care of for the rest of her life. My daughter is set for the rest of her life. Never we're going to have to worry about anything. My wife's mother is taken care of. My mom is taken care of. My community is straight. My mentees make over $100,000 a year and they still in college. And you got the nerve to sit here and talk to me? You on government assistance? How dare you? Your kids see that you on government assistance, bro. What makes you think that you should be able to have kids while you still on government assistance? Think about that for a minute. You're going to bring a kid into this world while you on government assistance. And everybody broken. Everybody is broken. Everybody is broken. Everybody think that therapy is the way to go. You don't know who your father is. He was never in your life. That's not your fault. Your mother is the product of a crack baby. She was born with crack in her veins. I drive through the neighborhood and I see kids running around with sandals on, but the dude just threw the glass bottle down, and it's a strong possibility that he gonna run over that piece of glass or he gonna hurt himself. I don't know one dude that was born in the hood that didn't have to fight, whose knuckles don't look like that. I don't know one dude who was born in the hood whose knuckles don't look like that. That ain't your fault. But you know what is your fault? Is that you going to look at this live stream right now and you going to bring another kid into this world. Because again, let's go back to the initial conversation that we had when I first got on here. And the initial conversation was, for the last 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 years, that we can trace back and actually look at the footage. Your mama was a hoe. Your daddy was for the streets. Nobody actually knows who their real father is while you sitting here talking about you can trace your lineage. The dude that you think is your father is not even really your father. And you know what we continue to do? Have the same kids, and then we pass on generational curses to those same children that we then now want to hold accountable when you never got your own household in order and everything that you stand for is built on a house of sand. It's all built on sand. It ain't bedrock, it's sand. We don't have no principles. We don't have no God. We don't have no thoughts for our own selves. Everything that we say is regurgitated. Nobody actually understands what it is that they come from. You can't trace your lineage. Everything that you're doing is going to be detrimental to your kids. You don't actually have a reflection of what it is that you're supposed to be as a mentee in your life so that they can help you and push you and hold you accountable so that you can be a better version of yourself. Women are men. Men are women. You got Dwayne Wade being a leader of a community. And now we sitting here talking about Black Twitter and cancel culture. What the you talking about? You need to be spending every waking moment trying to get the information that you need in order to continue to level up and fix your own life before you got an opinion on what somebody is supposed to be doing on the internet. You. Don't nobody care about what you think. Ain't nobody interested in your thoughts. Use an avatar with a logo on your shit. You an avatar. You a letter. You a letter typing hard in the chat, and you don't even know how you gonna pay for your own funeral. You can't even pay for your own funeral, and you a avatar typing hard on the internet talking about what people should do. You ain't nothing about you. Ain't nothing about you real. Nothing about you. Your daddy wasn't real. Your mama is for the streets. Your kids don't even like you, and they gonna grow up and be trying to steal my kids' hood caps and tires. And that's the truth. And at the minute that we start actually having some truth instead of this pretend kumbaya that we see happening on the internet today, acting like the Black community or Black culture is actually something that's being productive in our lives. The minute that somebody start peeling that muffin top back, peeling the layers of the onion back, and start having a real conversation about what the truth is, Then you can start getting to the results. The first thing that they make you do when you go to Alcoholics Anonymous, when you go to Gamblers Anonymous, when you a crackhead and you trying to get yourself off of crack, you know what they do? They make you look in the mirror and admit who you truly are. It ain't no pointing to your parents. It ain't no holding nobody else accountable. The thing that they say is, listen, at the end of the day, you can say whatever the you want to say, but at the end of the day, you the one that got to go to bed with you. At what point are you going to stop blaming it on systematic racism that you never experienced? Are you going to stop holding your parents accountable that can't help you now? At what point are you going to stop bringing kids into this world that you can't take care of, my? When you going to get off that government titty? When you going to stop asking Biden for forgiveness? And then sitting here talking about, well, my vote don't count, so I never voted. You ignorant, you dumb, you don't know nothing, you uneducated, you don't even know where your next meal is gonna come from. Listen, if Biden don't send you a stimulus check, you don't even know where your next meal gonna come from. Half of y'all is poisoning y'all community by selling dope at some point in your life. You don't even know right from wrong. You sitting there holding people accountable. You think you holding somebody accountable when in reality you just wasting your time, because the ones that's really getting it, they not stopping. They running that checkup. Nobody is waiting on black culture to fix itself. You know what they doing? They building their own communities. They running that checkup. And let me also give you a little bit of a hint that you may not be aware of. Let me give you a little bit of a hint that you're not aware of. Other cultures don't with each other just based off of the fact that they are of that culture and that ilk. They create subcultures of people that they rock with, and they separate themselves from the ones that's not actually doing the work. All white people don't all white people. All Chinese people don't all Chinese people. All Japanese people don't all Japanese people. All Asians don't with all Asians. We the only people culturally that feel as though we have a monopoly on all people, regardless of whether or not you're good or bad. You're responsible for all of them. Nope. I say no. I say no. I say not happening. I say it's a new day. It's a new day. And let me tell you what it is that I think. Because I'm open to the possibility that I'm wrong. Go where you celebrate it and not where you tolerate it. I say align yourself with a group of people that's going in the direction that you're going in. What you say, baby girl?
I agree.
You agree? How you feel? You sleepy? I say go where you celebrate it and not where you tolerate it.
I agree.
And here's the reason why that works. Want me to tell you why that works? Because if you think that you celebrate it in a specific community and they don't with you, that actually shows you who you really are. If you saying that you gonna go where you celebrate it and you go where you think that they gonna accept you, but they actually reject you, that means that you a piece of and you don't have anybody else to blame because you are a reflection of the thing that you advocated for. You are a reflection of it. If you are a person, for example, that can only attract the worst of the community. For example, let's say that you're a woman and you're in denial that you're full of streets, right? And you think that just because dudes date you on you, that means that you're a woman of substance because they'll date you and you can get these guys, right? But none of them will actually marry you, and every one of them throw you over into the wolves, and you've actually accumulated the equivalent of 20 to 30 to 40 to 50 bodies or even 10 bodies or whatever like that, right? And you can't actually get anybody to really rock with you long term, and all of your friends is trash and they for the streets, and you keep saying that everybody is all your homegirls don't get you and everything like that. That means that you are a reflection of the thing that you surround yourself by. So if you're only celebrated by trash, then that means that you're trash. I think that you are a reflection of the people that celebrate you the most. The people that are around me tend to be incredibly successful. They're driven, they're focused. They actually spend the majority of their time raising their kids and doing the thing that's the best for their community. They're philanthropists, the whole nine yards, right? So I like to say that I keep good company. I keep good company. If you a guy, right? And everybody around you is from the hood and they from the streets and they just got done doing a bid and all of this other type of stuff. You're not the one that's separating yourself. You're not the anomaly. You are a reflection of the people that you surround yourself with the most.